From the opening of Global Academy in 2016 to the present day, it's safe to say that Globalers receive a quality media education from the first day at the Academy until their last. Global Academy was the idea of the founder and executive president of Global, Ashley Tabor King. Its goal is to provide a world-class media education accessible to all young people interested in a career in media. It opened in 2016 and was kitted out with industry standard equipment, which allows students to have the opportunity to learn.
It is also the only school in the country supported by a radio network, a one-of-a-kind university technical college. Where else can you have induction days in Global HQ Leicester Square, meeting the likes of Roman Kemp and Jamie Theakston?
The site of the old vinyl factory was chosen as its location because it was where EMI was situated with its amazing media heritage. Being close to the action in London makes it the perfect spot for this unique school.
So when I first joined Global, I wasn't really too sure what to expect from the school because I knew it was a new school that had just opened within the last few years, and the content and things like that I was quite nervous for because it's something I'd never got the opportunity to learn at my previous school during GCSE level. And even worse, I went in there not knowing a single person, so that added more pressure onto me joining a new school and not knowing anyone. But within the first week or so, all of the teachers and especially the students, everyone was so welcoming, and it just made my life so much easier. The teachers gave me so much support because they could see in the first few days that I was a bit nervous, not knowing really what to do. After a while, they just really comforted me. But as for friends, I never went in there intending to make the friendships that I have made today. I originally went in and being quite an awkward person and never really being capable to make friends myself. The people that come up to me and welcomed me, they've made me have friendships for a lifetime, and that's something that I'll never forget. The school itself is incredible, and the only thing I regret now that I've left is not making most of the opportunities that the school gave me. Because looking back now, there's no other school that does so much help for the students that Global does. I would encourage anyone with any interest in the media industry to go to Global because the opportunities and the teachers, the students, it is just such a friendly environment, and it prepares you so well for the later stages in your education or work. The only thing I can really say to everyone there is thank you, and again, I'll have memories there that will last me a lifetime.
I came to visit the academy about a week before we opened, and when I arrived it was still a building site, so I had to have a hard hat, steel toe cap boots and a high vis just to come on site. We didn't have any software, so that was a bit of an issue. I had to bring my computer in and my interface and speakers and essentially teach with just one computer, where I did a lot of theory work and then got students up one at a time to practically get their hands on the computer and the software. You take a look around now and the facilities are fantastic, so those issues didn't last for long. But it was a bit of a rush, I think. And it was new for all of us as well. There weren't that many fully experienced teachers. I think the core subjects there were, but when it came to media and myself, most of us either hadn't taught for very long. For me, it was my first teaching job. Mark was an experienced teacher, but he hadn't taught in about 10 years or so because he was working in the radio industry. It was a challenging start, but I think over the years the facilities, as I say, are in place. The courses have got a lot better as everybody knows what they're doing now, which in that first year or two, I'm not so sure we could have claimed that 100% of the time. And we're a lot more productive, a lot more streamlined, and a lot more organised these days. And you've only got to look at the number of students that have left here and gone on to have really great starts to their media careers to see that that's the case.
Over the years, the Academy have had plenty of advice from the big bosses up at Global and were visited by the royal family when they first opened. We have also had LBC Breakfast Show featuring Nick Ferrari and Heart Breakfast with Jamie Theakston, broadcast live from the Academy in one of the 8 industry standard radio studios. It's clear to see that the Academy is a success. Graduates are now working at places such as Sky, Dentsu, BBC, Global and many more. It's clear to see how far the Academy has come the last half decade. Who knows what the next half decade holds?